Chief Meteorologist Luke Sappi from Storm Team 5. Another update for you. We do have an active tornado warning for both Marquette and Green Lake counties. Radar indicated rotation. It's now moving through central portions of Marquette County just to the east of Packwaukee at this time. So just west of Montello. Heads up to you. You can see the storm is now just added another tornado warning to the south of it. So we're going to have to watch and be alert. Fond du Lac County next, even though you're not underneath a warning right now. That warning, that red polygon just to the south and west of Waupun was just issued here moments ago by the Weather Service out of Milwaukee. So let's take you over to the graphics. I do want to show you what's happening in terms of rotation, and so we flip it over to what's called Doppler velocity, and what we're really focusing in on is this couplet right near and just north of Highway 23, north and east of Packwaukee. That is an area that could perhaps have some rotation in it strong enough to generate a tornado. Again, this is all radar indicated. We don't have anything confirmed just yet. However, we're getting at a bad time with nightfall and all of that. So what we're looking at in particular is this area right through here. So you got this red area here right next to this green area that's telling us we have an area of rain and wind and hail and all of that racing toward the radar site. And then we have this red area racing away. So toward and away, right together, that's rotation. That is the concern that we have right now. So this is Highway 23. This is the far western fringe of the WFRV coverage area without a doubt, but we still have viewers. We're on cable, satellite, out in northern portions of Marquette County. So specifically, this is just going to be off to the west of Montello. Montello, for your reference, is going to be right through this area right here. It's not showing up on my map, but this is Highway 22. Here's 23, and here's I-39, just for your reference. And that's where we could have some rotation that is strong enough that perhaps could produce a brief tornado. So heads up to you in Neshkoro. You are in this warning. You should be in your safe spot. And certainly over into Green Lake County as well. Now, I want to slide this storm down because we have additional warnings, and it looks like we have another area of concern that would be right around and west of Rio and south of Partyville. So those locations there, right through here, that is why that new warning was issued. And that is why we have to really be of concern as this pushes off to the east-northeast at roughly 50 miles per hour. All of a sudden, Fond du Lac County could be in play for that warning if the Weather Service decides to re-up that. As I slide this storm down, now we're moving down closer toward the Madison area, just an indication of some straight-line winds and maybe very strong winds in this, but nothing in terms of strong rotation that I see. And that is good news for them down there and ultimately good news for us because this is all wrapping in our direction. So again, the area of concern moving through Marquette County is just north of Packwaukee. Nothing in terms of imminent threat in Green Lake County, but you're in the warning that runs another, well, about 18 minutes. When that drops off, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that's going to replace the tornado warning should the Weather Service decide not to extend the tornado warning. So it's hard to see, but we actually have two warnings in place. Ryan, when does that severe thunderstorm warning go till in Green Lake and Marquette counties? Ryan Kudish is with me here in the Weather Center taking a look at the reports, and that's what we have right now. So again, tornado warning until 8:15. But once that drops off, if the Weather Service decides not to reissue, we're going to get that replaced with a severe thunderstorm warning with tornadoes possible.
It's until about 9 p.m. for the severe thunderstorm warning in Green Lake and Marquette counties.
Okay, so we have roughly 17 more minutes to go on the warning for Green Lake and Marquette counties. Really, this storm isn't that threatening in Green Lake County at this moment, but you need to heed the warning because this is all moving up to the north-northeast. So what's down to your south-southwest is essentially what's coming in. So even though it looks okay, it might even feel okay right now in Green Lake County, you need to take the warning because there are portions of this storm that have been shown, at least by radar, to show some rotation, and that's all swinging up towards you. Again, that was just in and around Partyville and just down to the south of you. So right now, as a whole, the rest of northeast Wisconsin, to show you a back-off view of this, we're in pretty good shape, but you can see all of the warnings, all of those flashing red polygons, those are tornado warnings ongoing. And unfortunately, a lot of this energy is wrapping up to the northeast, and we're going to be in the path of it, especially to the south and west of the Fox River Valley, We have to see if this is going to hold its strength and hold its rotation as it comes into our direction. We have plenty of wind shear to deal with. Sometimes what happens is when these storms swing north like this, just the southern flank of it is the real problem, and we lose some of the strength on the northern side. So we're going to have to just monitor this. So again, what to do during a tornado warning? We haven't had a lot of severe weather around here as of late. The last couple of years have been awfully quiet for our corner of the state. So that means you need to go to a basement or go into a room that's on the lowest floor. If possible, avoid sheltering in any rooms that contain windows or have windows. And for added protection, get under a sturdy piece of furniture. If you're outdoors, we are anticipating then that you need to certainly get indoors as fast as you can. If you're in a mobile home as well, find a nearby building, preferably with a basement. And if you are in a car, do not try to outrun a tornado, especially in Wisconsin. Chasing severe weather in Wisconsin is not very easy. We just don't have the terrain for it like in the plains. You do not want to be certainly in your car and seeking shelter in a low-lying spot if you have no other option. If you have no other option, that's what you want to do. The good news is that you have some time if you are in Green Lake County. Put your severe weather plan into action right now. So again, we have a tornado warning that runs another 14 minutes or so for Green Lake and Marquette counties. The worst of this is going to be right now, without a doubt, in Marquette County. We'll take one more glance at what we have for any velocity signatures. Looks like it's washing out a little bit. And I also want to note we're in a bad spot radar-wise because the Green Bay radar site and the Milwaukee radar site kind of lose their range right in northern portions of Marquette County. So we are not sampling the storm, let's say if we were in the valley or in Green Bay, like we do over in northern portions of Marquette County, because we're shooting the beam so high up into the cloud. So again, right around Highway 22 to the southwest in Eshkoro, that's where I would certainly be of alert for the potential for some rotation that could be strong enough potentially. Again, this is pretty weak, but what I'm circling here with the pointer, that's the area of concern that I'm looking at. So this is all northern portions of Marquette County. As I just take a glance at what we got, perhaps southwestern portions of Green Lake County now, so Marquette and Marquette just west of you. There's some indication right through here that we could have enough rotation that maybe we could have a tornado there. Again, this is all radar indicated warning. We have the ability to see these rotation couplets, and it gives us that ability. West of Columbus, a little concerning there near Arlington, but again, that's not in our exact coverage area. All right, so taking you back one more time, we do have a tornado warning until 8:15 for Green Lake and Marquette counties. Once that drops off, the Weather Service is going to do one of two things: either extend another tornado warning, that would include Waushara County potentially, Winnebago County potentially, or we're going to go with a straight severe thunderstorm warning with the potential of tornadoes. These are strong storms, severe storms. Make sure you take the proper precautions. We're going to continue to monitor this. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning will replace this tornado warning that runs until 8:15 for Marquette and Green Lake counties. We're going to have more updates certainly as needed as we push into this evening.